Oh, that's nice. Oh, you know, folks, there's nothing better than coming home to a real fire. Oh, and warming your backside. Unfortunately, as you've probably guessed, the astute of you, this isn't a real fire. This is the television. But we can pretend, can't we? I'm going to do a bit of an unbagging and unboxing for you, if you're interested. Well, hello! Winter is well and truly upon us, isn't it, folks? Which is why I've got out my woolly pulleys from the back of my wardrobe and I am donning one of them now. I've got my thermal underpants on, long johns, everything to keep Jack Frost from nibbling at my toes. Now, I haven't done much on this channel for the past few weeks. It's all been about my mum moving house, and she has moved, as you know, and it's all ongoing, and it's still as stressful as it was. So I'll be updating you on that in other videos. But I thought today, because I've had huge amount of deliveries, I thought I'd show you what I bought in the Black Friday sales. Obviously not just on Friday, because the Black Friday sales ran for a whole week. And most of the things, in fact I think everything I've got to show you, I got from very.co.uk. Do you want to have a look? Okay, let's unbag the first items. Okay, this is where Headless Roger takes over, because the main interest now is in these bags. So let's start with this one. Found my Dewberry. I know what these are. I've got two of them. Very did have some very good Black Friday offers, but because I also get an additional colleague discount from Very, I got a minimum of another 15% off, up to 25% off depending on the item. So quite a few bargains. I'll only open one. I'll put that to one side. You don't need to see that. Because Christmas is a-coming, and I thought let's try and be a bit more organised, although I am fairly organised with my ornaments. I saw these. I don't think they were specifically Black Friday, actually, these, but they were. I think they might have been reduced, I don't know. But I bought two of them. They've only got a cardboard insert, which I did notice, but they seem quite good. I like to keep all my baubles, you know, individually stored so they don't touch each other. It's like apples, you see. If apples touch, they go bad, apparently. I learnt that from an episode of The Good Life. And I think if you let baubles touch, well, they might break. Let's see how... Oh, they're not that big. Oh, dear. Some woman in the review said, "Ew, it was bigger than I thought." That's what she said on her honeymoon night, apparently. Well, they're a very festive red, aren't they? That's really lighting up my viewfinder with a very Christmassy red box. Anyway, this is it. It's a storage box for all your baubles. I think it's 3-tiered. And you've got all these inserts, and then you make the squares. You can actually use less of these if you've got a bigger ornament. You know, you can have lots of squares, but you could have a little oblong if you've got something a bit longer. So anyway, all my ornaments, I might get some more. The ones I do have a box bigger than this, but it's only 2-tiered. So these will sort of, 2 of these will replace the big one I've got and give a little bit extra. I might need a third one just to keep everything, because I've got tons and tons of baubles. This year, for the first time, because I've got this channel going, excuse me, I'm going to actually show you how I decorate my Christmas tree. I don't know if any of you would be interested in that. Comment below if you would be. So I'll show you the Christmas tree in its little bits. I'll show you it assembled. I might do a bit of speeding up. Then I'll show you all the ornaments and how we can get from a pile of mess into quite a nice looking tree, hopefully. We've had it quite a few years now, the Christmas tree. Okay. All right, well, eagle-eyed viewers. This... I've already got, if you follow me on my other channel, which probably most of you who watch this will know me from the channel where I unbox these things. I've already got, which I'm hoping to upload soon, I just need to finish the video off. I did buy a light ball when they were on offer at $199.99, and I got it from Very, and I got 15% off that price. This animal version, which is the same apart from it has the turbine, you know, the tangle-free turbine, this was on offer from Very for £179.99, but then I got a further 15% discount, so this was under £150 or thereabouts, I can't remember exactly. So I thought £150 for a brand new Dyson upright, even though of course I didn't need it. But anyway, so that'll be coming up on the other channel next year, but maybe even not. I don't know if I'll even feature that, because I'll be doing the other light ball and they're the same, apart from obviously, well, while we're on the Dyson, stop it, Roger. I can't say that now because the amount of Dyson stuff I bought recently, I don't know what's gone on. People who previously poo-pooed Dyson, including myself, have been buying Dyson. I think Mr. James Dyson has been putting something in the water, or I don't know what. I even bought one of these, and I always said to myself, I'm not going to spend X amount of money on a fan heater when I can get one for 10 quid. And lo and behold, this was, again, it was Black Friday. They're normally £400, which is ludicrous. This was reduced to £220, I think, and then I got my discount, so it was well under 200. But that's still a lot of money, isn't it? But you see, that's how they get you, these people in the sales, and that's how it got me. I bought other Dysons, I'm not going to show you now. These are two I got from Very. All I looked at is, oh, how much I'm saving. Oh gosh, look, I'm saving £170, or oh, I'm saving £200 on that one. Oh, buy it. What I don't look at is how much you're spending. So, you know, I thought, oh, I'm saving a lot of money on this, but this was still in the high, when it was about 180 odd. And when I think about it, hang on, that's an awful lot of money for a fan heater. But anyway, here it is. I've finally been tempted to get a Dyson hot and cool jet focus Dubry thingamajig. It'll look nice in my bedroom anyway. Right, so that's, if you're interested in vacuums and Dyson, that's it. I'm not showing any more of those today, but let's see what else I've got. It's mainly clothes, folks. Oh, hello, Molly. Have you come to say hello? Come on, Molly. You don't often. Come on. Daisy's watching me from the footstool, just out of camera shot. Oh, my moles. Oh, I love you. You're cuddly. You're getting a bit long in their hair, aren't you? I was going to say in the tooth. But I think we best leave your long coat on because it is a bit nippy. Right, let's have a look. I just bought clothes because, you know, I am a fashion icon, and especially when it comes to socks. So there will be some socks in one of these bags, but I've got some other bits and pieces. So let's have a look. What is it? Oh, right, what's this? Oh, these are just some Jimmy Jammies. I'm getting old now, and I'm starting to feel the cold, so I can't sleep in the raw. Not that I do anyway, but I normally do sleep in shorts. But I thought, well, we're due for a harsh winter. So this is a long pyjama set. It's just a long sleeve top and long bottoms. It's mainly for when I'm at my mum's, because if I go downstairs, I like to keep myself covered up if I haven't got a dress. Anyway, these are in the Black Friday. It's not bad, is it? It's a bit sort of retro looking, isn't it? You could wear that as a top. Anyway, so it's just a pair of pyjamas with long bottoms and a top. So there we go. I'll be all snug as a bug in a rug in bed. And I won't open it, but that is another pair of pyjamas, but just in a plain marl grey colour. There's no point in wearing bright colours in bed. Well, I quite like the colour of this. This is just a t-shirt. It's not as orange as I thought. I was thinking of, you know, trying to match up with a Vax cleaner, but it is actually gold. And I'm pretty sure I'll have some cleaners that have got this gold colour in. Because, you know, it's a little running joke that I try to coordinate my outfit with the vacuum I'm demonstrating. That was ludicrously cheap. Oh, it's got a bit of stretch. It's got a bit of stretch in it. They're quite good quality. This is V by Very. It's their own brand. And so it's just a t-shirt. I think that would cost me about £3 or something. It'll be made somewhere foreign. Let's see, shall we, folks? Where could this be made? Da da da. Oh, it's made in Bangladesh. Do you know though what I do, folks? I don't know if any of you are guilty of this. I tend to choose clothes if I quite like the model that's wearing them, and I foolishly think, when I buy this t-shirt, I'm going to look like that model. No, I'm not. Nobody will. Anyway, I don't like all the tattoos. Right, what else have we got in here? Oh, they're a bit boring. Socks. Oh, all my socks. Right, for you people who like socks, I've got 15 pairs here. Now, look at this. Now, look at that. You will see me in a video one day wearing these socks and that t-shirt, because they go really well together. Anyway, so these are just sort of a Marl effect sock, sort of a Christmassy tree green, and a sort of a Christmassy red, then a Marl grey, and then that sort of goldy, and then a blue. They're just sort of traditional. They're all a bit sort of grey and blue, aren't they? Argyle pattern. I used to wear a lot of Argyle in the 80s. I used to wear a pink and grey Argyle jumper, lambswool jumper, V-neck. It was the fashion. And grey, jumbo grey cords. They were fashionable back then, folks, trust me. Well, I think they were fashionable. If Grattan catalogue sold them, they had to be. Daisy's having a sniff. Oh, there she is, look. Pretty Daisy. Are you sniffing my socks? Oh, whoops. Oh, they're a bit dull. They looked a lot brighter on the picture. I thought the red looked a lot more vibrant. Anyway, socks always come in useful, don't they? Okay, folks. There's some more clothes in here. Sorry about that. But, you know, you see these bright young things unboxing their haul. I'd just like to point out, I mean, it has been spoken about that I come across as being rich. He says, kneeling in front of his 200 odd pound fan heater and 150 pound vacuum. No, I'm not rich. I'm just a compulsive shopper. I've been in debt all my adult life. Don't get in debt, folks. I've been in debt before I was an adult, actually, because I had a Grattan or a Freeman's catalogue. I had it. I signed up for it in my mum's name. I think she was aware of it. I'm pretty sure she was. I never, I paid everything on time. That was in the days, folks. Bring back those days. No internet. You just picked out the catalogue. You could telephone. I didn't like to use the phone. So you could fill out an order form. You put the item number, how many you want, and tick how many weeks you want to pay for it, whether 20 or 38 weeks or whatever. Put it in the post box, and in 28 days it might turn up. Anyway, so I was in debt with the catalogues, and then of course, as soon as I got my first credit card, that was it. I haven't been out of debt from 16 to however old I am now. Oh, they're a different sort of jean. I like Wranglers. It was an he was a sort of boyfriend, sort of. It was an unrequited love type of thing on his side. I tried to make it work because he was besotted, but it didn't work. But anyway, he introduced me to Wrangler jeans. And I must say, Wrangler jeans do tend to fit me quite well, especially in the posterior area. So these are just some Wranglers. They're so expensive now, jeans. Normally, I mean, they're up to 80 odd quid for a pair of Wranglers. Anyway, these were in the sale. These were much less than 40, but they're much sort of, and they're quite a nice soft jean. You'll be seeing those in a video. What have we got here, Daisy? Oh, this is a River Island. Now, I quite like River Island. I discovered River Island last year, but they're a bit figure-hugging, and I've put on a bit of weight. So I thought, I thought I'd get medium. I think I've had River Island stuff, and that looks huge, actually. I might have to pass that on to somebody. I thought, no, don't get the small, because it'll show your boobs and your muffin top. So I thought, get a medium. But anyway, that's quite nice, burgundy. I'm sure I've got a vacuum to match that, but I think that's going to be too big. But it was reduced. So, see, I very rarely send stuff back. That's my trouble. Right, now, because I'm an old man, I've got some slippers. That's quite a nice box, isn't it? These are totes slippers, totes toasties, moccasin. These again, these were what we were always given at Christmas when I was growing up. The moccasin style slipper. Now these aren't suede, these are textile upper. I try not to buy leather or suede if I can avoid it. They look huge because they weren't, I don't know, oh cripes. They look, well I know what. They've sent me the wrong size, folks. They've sent me large. You know, I haven't got large feet. I know someone who is going to benefit from these, I think. They don't look that big. I'm sure I ordered the other size. Oh, is that the... I don't know if that's on the right foot. There you are for the sock people. Ooh. Oh, actually, no, they're too bloody big, look. Oh, well, somebody's going to get an extra Christmas present this year. Not that he deserves it. In fact, I said to him yesterday, he annoyed me so much. I said, right, we won't bother with buying stuff for each other for Christmas. I said, there's no point. I think he was a bit taken aback. Right, I better check my doodah. I think they've sent me the wrong thing. What's this? Oh, this is just, again, it's just a top, just a ribbed long sleeve t-shirt. Again, it was modelled by a hunky, muscular 20-something. Saw it and thought, right, Rog, you put that on, you will look hunky, muscular and 20-something. Well, maybe with a bag on my head. So these catalogue folk, you know. Right. This is a company. So I shouldn't be plugging these people because I don't get anything for doing it. I've had a few of the this company called Joe Brown's. They're not expensive. They're not cheap, but I've had some of their I've got some of their jeans, their jackets, waistcoats, some of their shirts and some of their knitwear. Their shirts tend to fit me quite nice, and I thought, well, that's quite nice looking shirt. This is just a long sleeved black and gold shirt, and they're not too long in the body, because nowadays, especially if you get a bit of a paunch or muffin top, you don't tuck. I mean, I'm looking forward to hopefully one day being able to tuck again, have a nice belt and tuck. But I'm not showing you, but I've got to the stage where I have to wear shirts outside of the jean. So I've got this. That's quite nice. I don't know if that was reduced, but I did get 25. It's a bit of a mark. Looks like somebody got a bit excited over that shirt. A bit too excited. Sure, it'll come off. It'll wipe off. And finally, folks, I have got myself, I know I don't have much, but I do have some hair, and I've started cutting it myself. I don't want to be reliant on other folk. Well, I haven't gone to a barber's for years. Friends used to do it for me. In fact, yes, used to see this bloke. We went running together, and we did the Great North Run twice, and he used to cut my hair occasionally when it needed doing, you know, with clippers. And then Mark used to cut them with clippers, and then I thought, no, I'm not going to be reliant on Mark. So this is a second. I haven't had this Babyliss one before, but it got good reviews. I had a Remington one. I've still got a Remington one. It worked fine and everything, but it stopped taking its charge really quickly. That's something else I should have returned because it's faulty. You can use it from the mains, but you can't use it off the internal battery. So it's a bit awkward. This one is rechargeable. So hopefully I'll have better luck with this. And of course I can also trim my other regions with it if I wanted to. Right, I think that's it, folks, you know, for the unbagging. Yes, a bit disappointed about those slippers. I'll have to order some more. Well, that's it for this little video. It's nearly time for Daisy and Molly's foodies. Foodies? Do you want to? Yes, in a minute. I've just got to say goodbye to these folks. Right, I'll do it in this video. I'll do a shameless plug. I'll get my begging bowl out. I'm only doing this once a year. If I do it next year, it'll be whenever. I did have a wish list going, and I did have a PayPal Me account going for my other channel, and I had some very generous donations, both in money and in gifts. And a couple of people have said they liked buying me things. I stopped doing the begging. My mum more or less said I was, well, she didn't say in so many words, but basically said I was more or less a prostitute for asking for free stuff. So anyway, here I am. I'm a prostitute, Daisy. Stop it, Molly. Right, so I have got now an active, which I'll put a list underneath, an active Amazon wish list. Just Molly, shh. She's getting so excited because I said the F word. I have got an active Amazon wish list just for a brief period. If anyone would like to buy me anything for Christmas, it's mainly related to Ibaisaic. So if you choose anything from that wish list, it'll be sent to me. I'm not opening anything. I will do a Christmas Day unboxing, and if you put a gift message in the parcel, I will of course read it out and thank you during the Christmas Day video. But it will be recorded a few days before Christmas because I won't be here. I can't be taking everything over to my mum's and trying to do it with whoever she'll have in her house. So the cut-off point, I think I'll be taking the list away probably around the 15th of December. So if you want to check that out, it's below. You don't feel obliged. There's a lot of stuff on there, some very cheap things if you've got a few pounds, just some, you know, little thing if you want to show your appreciation. And there's some ridiculously expensive, and I don't expect anyone to get me anything that's over £20. But, you know, if you don't ask, you don't get. Yes, right, they're getting all giddy because, yes, I know you want it. They want the foodies. So anyway, it's there. I've said it. I'll plug it on my other channel as well because that's more popular than this one. But anyway, thanks to everyone. I've got over 500 subscribers on this one. I don't know why. But thanks to you for subscribing to this little channel. It doesn't earn me any money like my other channel. That does earn me some money, but this basically I haven't really earned anything from it so far. But I just do it for a bit of fun. As that's the right way to go about YouTube, I think. Don't try and go onto YouTube and think you're going to get rich quick, be famous. Molly, don't ever work with vacuum cleaners or dogs, folks. Well, no, the vacuum cleaners normally are okay, aren't they, until the suppressor blows on them. I've droned on enough. Okay, so the wish list is there underneath. Click on it, you'll see all the ridiculous things I've put on there. If you don't want to shout out when I unbox it, just don't put anything, don't put a gift message, but it would be nice if you do, so I can just say thank you. It's rather nice to say thank you to somebody by name rather than just receive something from somebody I don't know who it's from. But anyway, it's up to you. The wish list is there. Some people have already bought me a few bits. They're upstairs ready to unbox. Anyway, thanks for watching. As I said, in a few days, hopefully, or a week or so, I'll do a Christmas tree decorating video. There'll be a few other Christmas themed videos on this channel, including some vintage Christmas, including my mum. I've asked her if it's okay if she appears on YouTube, but it's a long time ago, so she's not too bothered. And my dear old dad is also going to be on one of the Christmas Day. I think it's from 1990, the little Christmas video I'm going to put on. So thanks for everyone. Thanks for your comments. Sorry I haven't really got up to speed with answering them. Hello, Lee in Tottenham. He often comments. Everybody else. Sue, Mandy, obviously. And, well, thank you. From the bottom of my bottom. So until the next time, thanks for watching. Thumb me up, subscribe. And don't forget, keep your nose clean. Clunk click every trip, or I shouldn't say that, that's got connotations. You'll know if you live in the UK and you have a certain age. A certain gentleman did an advert for that, and well, he's dead now, but yeah, it was a bit naughty. That's like saying Hitler was a bit naughty. But was he? We don't know. We don't know, Molly. History is always written by the winners. Think about it. Goodbye, God bless, and I'll see you soon.